Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
in the entertainment wasteland that Disney, Star Wars, and Lucasfilm is leaving. You don't need heroes or ones that claim to be, like the Phantom Menace. Their path would have led to ruin. Fans are only successful when they put some bite with all that bark. And don't follow celebrities or any of the other social media whores that you could find here on YouTube or the internet. Do you see now the dangers of electing those that have as much conflict of interest in shilling for their own personal interests? Celebrity, websites, comics, t-shirts, Patreon, auctions, with as many variant covers as it takes to have a new house cover variant of Cyberfrog. Did the Phantom Menace bring it to Star Wars Celebration? Or did they show up day one, just like Solo? Did they have to have their minds made up for them by an Alex Becker video because they're so obsessed with YouTube stardom? You saw some other news today about YouTube stars? You see, as much as they cry all day long about conflicts of interest in show media and the disease that is Twitter, where do they spend all their time? Huh? They're two sides of the same coin. They're social justice warriors on both sides. Where would they have led you? Huh? I'm no leader. I'm just a madman that knows how to get things done. And I ask you, warriors, to join me, because we've had many victories with the boycott. And it didn't take me to get super chats from my own fans to still ignore them and then watch a bigger YouTube's video to make up my mind for me. Or to have constant claims of above average size, but never stand firm for anything until the trends tell me to. So I could get my videos out there with another video. This is the day John Campea admitted what we told them over a year ago. That Rian Johnson's trilogy wasn't only canceled, it was never a thing. It was a marketing ploy, and this proves it. No plan. You want the receipts? I'll provide them to you. In this video, there will be links to the first video on YouTube that told you Rian Johnson's trilogy was a BS announcement. Also, there'll be a link to a video with the video for the first call for a solo boycott. The Phantom Menace told you to wait. And I told you, if you wait, it's too late. They can't admit how successful we are. That's why it took them that long to admit what we already knew. And Kathy's on her way out too, because she's a president of nothing. Star Wars is in a slowdown. And that's because of all of you that actually put some bite with that bark and closed your wallets for good. And there is a war coming. Jump on the Warcott. Join the warpath against the big box office bully with the biggest pockets, destroying entertainment and taking all your franchises and storing them in a vault and leaving a wasteland, destroying jobs. You think they worried about all those people that lost their jobs? No, they want the IP to never let go. And let's talk more about the delusions of grandeur, not just the Phantom Menace. John Campea. How he had to wait this long to admit what was staring at everyone's face. That his trilogy is nothing. Snapped away because the fans demanded it. That's the power of fandom. Warriors! And I also have some speculation about John and his channel from the breakaway. Let's play over-under. Over 80% that inside knowledge he had about Batfleck no longer being Batman was provided to Collider as a whole. And they were going to announce it. Remember Collider exclusives? Which I constantly scoop that it's no longer a thing? Collider exclusives? Yeah. That was provided to them, and he held on to it, and he jumped ship and released the video before Collider could, or was ready to schedule. That's why there's bad blood. And that's over 80%, I believe, on that one. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Best damn movie show on the internet? I don't think so. You don't believe me? Let's do a little Collider scoreboard. His trilogy's canceled, never was a thing. No Star Wars in 2020 and 2021. Obi-Wan put on hold. Even the James Gunn firing, how it was overproduced, like the Disney marketing team was behind it. Called that on day one. Kathy Kennedy being the president of nothing. And being fired in a way that would make you sick. And that's exactly what's happening. She's not a president of anything if there's nothing happening till she's gone. And that's why they can't make it public. Unfortunately, she has a future at Disney. And they cannot say that she's been replaced when she has to fill a role that has not yet been revealed to the public, or that she may already be in. There was some truth that she spoke, the most revealing thing that no one's talking about at Celebration. And you know what that was? At the beginning of the Mandalorian panel. Let me step aside for these two. That's truth! The real ones working at Lucasfilm for the future of Star Wars. So why should we still boycott or Warcott The Rise of the Skywalker, Episode 9? For many reasons. Principle, Warriors never quit, and Kathy's many agendas, except the one for Star Wars, including all of the firsts that she wants. With one of them being the highest grossing trilogy of all time. And she'll probably get it. But take a stand anyway, because she doesn't deserve her headlines. All her awards. When the fandom was in turmoil, she went into hiding. And she only appears when you open your pocketbooks and show up at Celebration. And says the same thing, that she respected everything. George, his vision, the characters, and the fans. And that's not true, is it? Just like Rian's trilogy was never true to begin with. He may have gotten it if the fans fell for it and ate up that Last Jedi crap. They knew exactly what they had. As much power as Kathy has, and as much as she wants to give her little soy boy his trilogy ruin, she can't. Because she still has to, no matter how much power she gains at Disney, Someone has to fund it and greenlight his trilogy, and that'll never happen. So what's actually happening now? Well, he very well may have met with Kathy and D.B. Weiss and David Benioff. And it's to save face. I always told you they're going to act like he's too busy. Or maybe he will direct just the first one and then usher in some new diverse directors. That's what's happening. But he'll never see his trilogy. It'll never hit the theaters. You might ask, why am I so angry with the fandom menace? It's because they've just become everything, all the other crap here on YouTube. Camping on the internet for funds. Go fund yourself! If you make the fandom your career, you're no better and you're a hypocrite. You're the new shill. Those close to Jeremy can't see it. I'm the one to tell you, and I don't need to tell you about my size. And I'm not going to ask you for financial support. I have a job. What I am going to ask you is to join me. Join me in whatever way you can. And boycott and warcott those that ruin entertainment for the rest of us and for generations to come. This is a victory. But Disney's not done yet. And neither are we. But Disney has other plans, including to ruin Johnson, all the streaming services, with their underhanded cost of Disney Plus to destroy other streaming services where they can't compete, because Disney can take a loss. And they keep taking losses just to obtain new IP and become a bigger bully. So join us, Warriors! Star Warriors! Join us! Be toxic Avengers to their box office. And bring it hard! I'll see you on the next one.